Good afternoon, everybody. I just got back from doing a rare food delivery, and neighborhood that I went to backs up to a local golf course. A couple of neighborhoods in that area. So I went through this neighborhood, and I've been in there before, once or twice. The home that I went to was beautiful. The front yard had about a 30-foot drop off from the street up to a certain point of the yard, and then the yard leveled out going towards the front door. And the driveway was steep, but not so steep I couldn't walk up it. So I parked on the street. I did not block the mailbox. I parked on the street. I did not block the driveway. And I go up the driveway, and I get to the steps. And it's obvious that they've got contractors in the house that are doing things. And they had a couple of vehicles that looked like yard crew. So when I walked up to the steps are what I call half steps. I cannot stand those steps. They're brick. They're half the size of a brick, which makes it easy to trip on them. Now, you won't trip going up, but you trip on them coming back down. But I noticed on one side of the front porch, they had things that had been stacked up, obviously delivered. And it was stacked in such a way that it was two sections right next to each other. And that's what I used to steady myself so I could get back down the steps. So I want to give kudos to whoever did that, because that was smart thinking on your part. The front door was not blocked. I could get to the front door to put my stuff down, and took a photo, which I'm required to do on a lot of my orders now if I handle the food deliveries, because they want to make sure that the food actually gets delivered. No problem. As I'm coming down the driveway, when I get to the bottom of the driveway, I notice there's a truck with a trailer. And on the trailer is a lawnmower, lawn equipment. And he got out of the truck, and he said, "You're the one that just delivered the food?" And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Okay." He said, "Well, I wanted to thank you for doing that." He said, "I am foreman of this crew, and they have been here since about 9 o'clock this morning, handling the backyard, cutting grass, trimming bushes, edging the yard." And he said, "Now we're going to get to the front yard." And I looked at him and I said, "I don't think the front yard needs that much done." He goes, "Oh, honey, this is an HOA neighborhood." He said, "If this grass is literally not a certain length on a regular basis, they get tagged for that." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I understand how HOA works. I don't live in an HOA neighborhood. I don't want to live in an HOA neighborhood." But he was real nice. And he told me, he said, "Well, you stay safe out here." He said, "Because there's a lot of people on the roads." And he said, "Not everyone is a safe driver." And I said, "Oh, yes, sir." I said, "You see the stickers on the back, see the magnets on the back of my vehicle?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I had to get those because I wanted people to know, in case I had to make a quick short stop, that I'm a delivery vehicle. So they would know, they would have a warning." And he said, "Well, that was smart, though." So I went on. I'm not probably going to be doing anything else for today, because the few pickups from Walmart were at the wrong times. They were at 4 and 5 o'clock, and I'm not going to be out after dark because it gets dark now. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I can do things during the week. And whenever I get a food delivery pickup, I'll go ahead and continue doing my food delivery pickups as well. But most of the time, I am doing merchandise deliveries, store deliveries. So, and I do those for different places in town. Everything seems to be going well right now, as far as that's concerned, so that's good. And it seems that they've taken a few of my suggestions to heart, and they're making some changes, some really positive changes that they're making. So that's good too, to see that in place. But I just wanted to tell everyone that I want you to have a safe, a very happy, and a very blessed weekend.